Hi creative friends, this is Freya and thank you so much for being here. So today I'm going to be using this book as my inspiration. It's called Collage Techniques, A Guide for Artists and Illustrators by Gerald Brommer. It's an excellent book and I talked about it in my video where I shared some of my favorite art books and I posted that a couple of days ago. So basically, I am going to create first layers using collage, and this is Bristol paper. I'm going to be using a lot of my own collage, and these pieces are from a lined composition notebook, and there are various reasons why I decided to turn it into collage. Like, maybe the pages stuck together and I just couldn't pry them apart, or maybe I just looked at a piece and I said, I would just really love to use this as collage. Or maybe I was doing like a class or a prompt or something. Anyways, I love collecting these little pieces here because it's already my own, visual language. Like it's already mine because I made it. So it's got my handwriting on it. It's got my marks, my colors. So I am just gonna place some random pieces here. And I'm just kind of playing and having fun. And a great thing about collage is you can move the pieces around. It's not like paint, because once you put paint down, it's there. You can't move it. But with collage pieces, you're just like, oh, let me see. Does this go here? Does this go there? Etc. So I'm really loving this as a starting point. I think I'm going to move that over there. Now, another great reason I love using my lined composition notebook for collage pieces is because it is very thin. It's not like watercolor paper. So, I can just, rip it up. And it also is easier to stick on here because I've tried watercolor paper and it's very difficult for me to get those pieces of collage to stick flat. And like sometimes you just have to like hot glue it, or glue doesn't always work, is my point. And I think I want this side over here. I also have some pieces of tea bags, and I also have dictionary pages, so I'm gonna add that to the mix as well. And if you're having fear of the white page and you just don't know like what direction to go in, I think that using collage, if it's your own collage, that's even better. Because like I said, it already has your visual language on it. But, any kind of collage, I just think that it's such a great way to get over the fear of the blank page, and like instantly you have interest on the page, you have beauty on the page, you have something on the page, is my point. And then it takes away the fear of the blank page without you having to do a whole lot, actually. And sometimes I don't want to paint, I don't want to draw, I just want to come in and I just want to kind of like glue stuff down. I don't know why, but it's like therapy. And I think for me, I can only speak for myself, but it uses a part of my brain, my creative brain, that is different than when I'm drawing and painting. Like it's more of a fun, carefree, anything goes, playful, curious kind of part of my brain. And then when I do this for, a half an hour or whatever, I can go now into painting and I'm just like a lot more looser, and I just have more freedom. I'm not so uptight about things, and if I make a mistake, I'm like, whatever. It's not a big deal. But that's just me. So I really love warming up in this way. So now I'm gonna get some pieces of my tea bag here. And already, I just love this page already. Like, I didn't even, you know, all I'm doing is just sticking down stuff, but it's really interesting to me. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm really loving it. And I'm gonna put a little piece over there. I try to repeat everything at least 3 times. Now I do want to put like a piece of collage that's a little bit different, so I like that black and white there. And this is still all my own collage. So I'm really loving that piece over there, and I think it's going to be interesting. And I love layering collage as well. Like I just am putting this piece right over top of the dictionary page and the tea bag. So I'm just building some really delicious layers over there. And I think I'm gonna put that there. So I feel that this is a very, it's an interesting page, you know. It's just got a lot going on, and I don't think I want to cover up the entire page like I tend to do with my children's cardboard books. And now I'm just going to use my blue Stabilo pencil. I'm wetting it. And I don't want to go over the tea bags because they can be fragile when they're wet, and I don't want to tear them. But I am going to go over, say, the dictionary pages. That should hold up. And I'm just kind of gringing it up a little bit, you know? And this Stabilo, it goes over like pretty much anything. And now what I'm going to do is, well, the first thing is I'm going to use some of my burnt sienna ink here because I want to gringe up some of the dictionary pages, like make it look old and just like interesting. And when this burnt sienna ink mixes in with the blue Stabilo, it just makes really delicious marks and colors. And now I am, let me see here. I think I'm going to use some of this red because there is some red in here. And I'm just going to kind of like, look at that juiciness. And I'm gonna let it dry naturally, like I'm not gonna use a heating tool. And then you'll see when we come back, like how vibrant these colors are. Like it just has a totally different vibe to it when I let it dry naturally. there you have it. So if you've watched all the way to the end, thank you so much. And this is my creating first layers using collage. I did add some inks and stabillos to the mix, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.